Hello, SakaFet. Hi, I'm Roma, and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making a Caribbean style sponge cake, and later I'm going to have it with some delicious custard. If you want to see how I make this recipe, keep watching. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Now let's get baking, guys. The exact measurements for this recipe will be listed in the description box below. First thing I'm going to do is cream my butter and the sugar. Nice soft butter. You want to make sure it's nice and soft. Okay, so I'm going to put that all in there. And my sugar. So I'm using my hand mixer. I'm just going to mix this until it's nice and light. So this is nice and fluffy. See how light it is? Okay, so next step, I'm going to put my eggs in. Now I'm using 3 eggs, and I'm just going to drop one at a time in here. So now my eggs are incorporated into the sugar and butter mixture, and this is nice and light. See how fluffy it is? So you want a nice light cake. Next thing I'm going to do is add some vanilla extract into this and some almond extract. It's going to be a nice spicy cake. And then I have my flour. To my flour, I'm adding some nutmeg, cinnamon, and ginger. I'm going to add my flour, and I'm just going to fold it in with my cinnamon and my nutmeg and ginger. And as I'm pouring the flour, I'm going to add milk. So I have my cup of milk. I'm going to pour it in. And for this recipe, I'm using self-rising flour. I always use self-rising flour when I bake my cakes. It's just, I find it so much easier than I have to add baking powder and salt and figure out how much. And so this is good for me. I just use that. Okay, guys. So if you want to use your regular flour, cake flour, yeah, then you go ahead. You have to sift it and add your little salt and then your baking powder. So, and I think for this recipe, you would need about a teaspoon of baking powder. And I'm just folding that in. And usually for this recipe, I would use a cup of flour, but I'm using a cup and a half because I want it a little more dense today. You can use a cup, you can use a cup and a half. Add the rest of the milk. Just mix it all in. I actually use this recipe when I make like a peach cobbler, or if I'm making like a mango cake. I use the exact recipe for that. And you, like I say, you can just use this as a base, and then you can do whatever you like. Add whatever you want to it. So I make this, I put coconut into it. And you can use coconut milk instead of milk. And then you have a nice coconut cake flavor, right? Next step, I'm going to turn the oven on to 350. See my cake batter, how light that is? That's going to be a nice sponge cake. So I have my pan all greased. I sprayed it and then just flour it. Okay, and then now I'm just going to pour this in there. Just spread it out. Now what I'm just going to do is just give it a little shake to get all the air bubbles out. Let it settle nice. As soon as my oven is ready, I'm just going to put it in, and it should take about 45 minutes to an hour. Oven is ready. I'm going to put the cake in, and I'll see you guys when it's done. I will check on it periodically, and then I'll let you see when it's all finished. Okay? So guys, this is my sponge cake. All done, it's cooled off. So look at that, nice sponge cake. Taking it out, you can see it's beautiful. So now I'm going to cut it. It's cooled off. I pour it right over that cake. And here you have it, guys, our delicious Caribbean style sponge cake with custard. Thank you for watching, and until next time, have yourselves a great day and God bless.